Hello everybody, grocery haul time. I actually was going to go ahead and start this while I was out and about like I've been doing for a while now. And forgot to take my camera with. I was kind of in a hurry this morning because I had to drop our extras off at school and then head straight into town to pick up the grocery order. I placed orders at Target and Sam's. I then actually had to go into Target for a couple of things. So yeah, I was just booking it this morning and that is that. Now, first thing, I'm going to go ahead and address my slightly crazy hair. It is insanely windy today. I realized that it was kind of pointless to have fixed it this morning and I've got the windblown curly look. So there is that. I don't know if anybody actually cared. I just felt like addressing it. Anyhow, all of that said, guys, before I show you everything that we got, I do want to say we did go to Costco. You guys will have seen that as the last sort of haul. While we were out in Sioux Falls, Shawn also picked up the side of beef that we ordered, and it is not what we anticipated. I'm actually a little, I'm not sure, bummed, irritated. I don't really know. The friend that was our connection to this guy's wanting to branch into commercial, and the friend who set it all up, he said that he's working with this guy to help him streamline things and do things a little bit better because there's definitely some issues. However, the shrinkage was a lot more than anticipated, including what our friend, he said, than what he anticipated too. We all were expecting to receive 500-ish pounds of beef for a side of beef. Anyhow, we ended up with like 268 pounds. Yes, that's a lot of meat still, but it's not the amount we thought we were gonna get. So for one, we overbought the freezer, and two, it's not gonna last us nearly as long as I was hoping. The actual hope was that it would get us through a year, or that I could stretch it that way. This is not going to. That said too, there are things that we ordered we didn't get. I did ask for soup bones and the dog bones. I didn't get either of those. We did get our cuts of meat. I haven't actually gone through the boxes. We just weighed them because they said that they didn't weigh them there. And then after we weighed them, then the guy was like, oh yeah, I did weigh them. And our numbers were very close, but not exact, which was a little frustrating too. So in the end, I'm not sure what we paid off of. Because we paid after we got home. It was a whole big deal. I was told it would be just under $4 a pound total after processing and everything, like grand total, after we got home and we were ready to write out the check to our friend who I guess prepaid for everything. Now he's saying $4.50. Again, 50 cents a pound doesn't sound like a lot, but you add in the fact that we got 268 pounds. I guess I should be thankful it wasn't the 500 or so we expected. But even he said that total weight for the cow ended up at about 37% of the cut weight ended up being about 37% of the total weight of the cow pre-butcher. So guys, I grew up in a ranching community. We raised our own beef cattle, and I'm never heard of only ending up with 37%. So anyhow, just some frustration with that, but I wanted to update you guys on it because I did say we were getting the beef. So we do have that, so I'm not gonna be buying any for a while. We got roasts, which that's something our friend was addressing with them too. We told them the weights we wanted, but apparently they didn't know size-wise what that meant. So when I said 5 to 7 pound roasts, sure. But they're like 18 inches across and flat, and that's not gonna fit in my crock pot. So we're actually going to break out our big roaster to cook roasts now. Not the end of the world because we have it, but it's something our friend was actually also kind of disappointed by because he wanted a thicker cut roast. And some of them are. It's really inconsistent. We got the hamburger we wanted. They did put it in 2-pound packages for us, which is great. I did not look at any of the steaks. I mean, I saw what the roast looked like and the hamburger, and that was it. So anyhow, that's where all of that is at. Now, I'm gonna quit rambling, show you guys the food, and then tell you my thoughts on totals. All right, and this is what we have got this week, because guys, I was running us as low as I could on many things before we left for our trip. So here we are back here. I've got a bag of regular veggie straws and the apple cinnamon straws, 2 boxes of honey nut Cheerios, 2 boxes of apple cinnamon Cheerios, and 2 boxes of the honey vanilla Cheerios. I thought about getting the berry as well, but I decided to stick to just 3 kinds. We are pretty low on cereal, and I have 4 cereal containers from Tupperware in our cupboard. So when I also got the Cocoa Pebbles, which I don't know why I got 2 bags of that, to be completely honest. I think I was getting 2 of the boxes and just went with 2 of that. It is what it is. So anyhow, those will fill our 4 cereal containers. And if they want different flavors, they'll just have to wait until one of those is completely gone. I have 1 gallon of milk. There's 2 issues with this. First of all, when I pulled it out of my cooler bag, it was leaking. And it seems to actually be okay down there now. We're thinking it got put on its side for a little bit in the van. And that's why it was leaking. So, not going to super stress it. And the other problem is the fact that, I'm going to slip down here, I picked up sausage to make biscuits and gravy. Guys, I need 2 gallons of milk on a week when I do that. 1 gallon for the gravy and about half a gallon for the biscuits. So, I will be picking up another gallon of milk this week, or waiting until next week to make the biscuits and gravy. We'll see how that plays out. I've got 2 jars, or 2 bottles of ranch dressing. We've been going through far more of that because the twins that we have, they like their ranch dressing, especially with pizza. And because we were traveling and everything's been so busy, we've had pizza more often recently. I do have 2 bunches of bananas, 3 cartons of eggs. Guys, Sam's had absolutely none of the 18-count egg. It's normally a 2-pack of the 18-count cartridges or cartons that I get from there. They were not available through the app. I did not go in the store. Target was out of the 18-count cartons, so I got 3 12 counts. So I got 3 dozen either way. So we're good there. I got 1 thing of the sweet and creamy. We have a couple of the vanilla left and 1 of that, but they had the creme brulee in again finally. So I grabbed 4 of those just to make sure that I am good and covered. 2 things of almond milk, garlic butter, honey butter, because guys, we use it, we go through it. The cheese spread, this is actually something I decided to start keeping on hand again. Shawn likes it, but it's been easy enough for me to snack on here and there too. 2 things of the chicken salad. That actually has been, guys, this is pretty good. It's been a pretty decent hit too. And I like the celery crunch that's in it. And I just get myself a tiny little dish. And it's usually a few bites worth. And it's the perfect little meal or for a snack or something like that. I've got 1 that really likes having it on sandwiches as well too. Tub of sour cream, tub of fried pickle ranch dip. Got all of that there. All right, so I feel like we're kind of bouncing around today, but I'm going to do my best to make sure I don't miss anything. I got 1 thing of the turkey lunch meat, as well as 2 of the rotisserie seasoned chicken and 1 of the ham. I figured 4 containers of lunch meat was plenty for now, and the rotisserie chicken actually goes over the most, so I got 2 of that one. Back here, I do have a bag of frozen chicken. I was able to catch the Tyson through the app. That's rare, guys, for me to be able to do that. Thing of French toast sticks. Part of me thinks I ordered 2 of those. I don't actually remember. I have to double check. I'm just now thinking of it as I'm looking at it, but I probably only put 1 in there. I did get 2 boxes of orange chicken, guys. Years ago, this was kind of a staple meal item for us. We would get it at least once a month as kind of a treat. I make the Instant Pot full of rice. We have the orange chicken with it. It was just a fun meal that everybody enjoyed. Well, then Miss Taya with her egg allergy came along, and as she got to where she was eating more table foods with us, it became an issue. Plus the spices in it for Shawn. We quit buying it. Well, guys, this does not have peanut contamination as far as I saw. I will double check again. And Taya is branching into baked-in egg items. So we're going to go ahead and try it. And I am weirdly, really excited to be able to have this pre-made orange chicken again. I shouldn't be that excited, but I am, because guys, a lot of things I make from scratch. That is not one of them. I've got a big tub of pretzels back there. We finally ran out of the other tub that we had. I have 1 bag of garden salad, 2 of the Caesar salad mixes. I have not checked any of these to make sure that the lettuce look good, but so far it does. 2 of the Maple Dijon Crunch kits. It was just time to have some more salad around again. Back here, I have got 2 of the 4 packs of Kleenexes from Target. Looks like they may be upside down. 2 big boxes of garbage bags. We were getting pretty low, and I went ahead and grabbed 2 instead of just 1. Down here, some Hello toothpaste. One of those is for a teenager who prefers the charcoal. The other one is for one of our other kiddos who I have a feeling has a preference for the mint toothpaste over the clove one that pretty much everybody else uses. Then 2 of the Dry Ranch seasoning mix. I actually thought we had some left when we went to grab it to take with us out to Sioux Falls because I was making a meal out there and we didn't have any. So it was time to get more of that. 1 thing of coffee filters because, you know, it's about time for that. Funny story. Somebody wrote peach jelly on the grocery list, and for whatever reason, both Target and Sam's Club were just out. Like, peach jelly doesn't exist, but they had this peach Bellini fruit spread. I thought, well, peach Bellini is good. Like, I've had things peach Bellini flavored. Guys, I'm going to zoom in here. There we go. Yep, this absolutely contains 0.5% alcohol. I apparently bought my children alcohol jelly. So, moving on. Got some apple pie Lara bars. One of the girls wrote that on the list, so I went ahead and grabbed it. The tortillas, guys, I did not want 2 packs of tortillas because these last forever. But when you order them through the app, you're required to order 2 now, apparently. And I don't know why. It's silly and, well, stupid. I don't know how else to say it. But I've got enough tortillas to last for a while now. 4 loaves of bread. I got those from Target because Sam's was too low to actually order through there. And then a bag of yellow potatoes because we haven't had any in a while. And we have a bunch of roast. So I'm going to be cooking that soon. And then back here, guys, this is $22 that I'm a little grumpy about. The twins' teachers both said that they needed 25 pounds each of flour for a project. They needed salt and sand and other things too. I think they're making a salt dough project. But anyhow, I planned on getting it. They both said that they still needed it. I replied within hours. Nobody else had. Said, I'll go grab it. I had already put it in my order. One teacher replied and said, oh, we're good. No thanks. Well, I couldn't cancel it off the order. The other teacher has actually never replied when I said I would pick it up and drop it off today. So I did send her a message and asked if they still need it, because I'm not going to bother dropping it off if they don't need it. But guys, this is 50 pounds of flour that I didn't plan on using myself. So we'll see what happens with that. But anyhow, that's, I guess, what happens with the school system sometimes. Anyhow, there is everything we got. We're going to put this away, and then I'll talk to you guys about totals. All right, closing this grocery haul out. Classic story. Everything has been so thrown off by unexpected events. The Costco haul was supposed to have gone up last week. Full intentions for that. Did not expect a couple things that popped up in life. And so, yeah, it went up shortly before this one, which is taking me too long to get this recorded as well. I did not do the totals. Guys, I don't have them because the truth is I got really frustrated. Grocery shopping right now is hard, and this is not news to anybody. We are feeling this around the world from everything that I can tell and see as I'm watching others go through this. And the truth is, when I was placing the orders, the Target and Sam's orders were falling right in about that $400 mark. But then there were things that were not included. I did not get any produce. So I know we're over. I really honestly just kind of had a really rough week with all of it. Not to mention things were so thrown off anyhow because we went on our trip, came back, got the foods that we needed. But yeah, it's been really weird about what we were out of versus what we ran out of after I got groceries that was not expected, that we should have had enough of. I'm not really sure what's going on. We have started finding one of our kiddos I gotta word this the best way, because there's no stealing food in our house. That is not a thing. So they're not stealing food or anything, because the food is there for everybody to eat. I believe that they are consuming food outside of normal times and without asking or letting me know. And that's not a big deal. We actually keep a snack drawer for that purpose. We keep fruit baskets on the counter and at the end of one of the kitchen cabinets that are fair game at all times. But that's not what they're taking. And so it's kind of throwing off some numbers and stuff. And this is where it does become difficult, because we have all of these things available. If it's just not what somebody's in the mood for, though, and they're taking stuff that they're not supposed to because it was intended for a meal, it can really throw things off. So anyhow, I'm working through that. The trip to Sioux Falls, it was good, but it was hard. A lot of things there. Came back, and if you guys can tell, I don't have makeup on, but my eyelid is all nice and puffy because it was starting to get sore yesterday, and I actually thought it was from crying, and because I was rubbing my eyes and stuff with it, because my grandmother is in hospice right now, and so I've been dealing with that. But anyhow, I thought it was from that, and I woke up this morning and my eye was like all swollen and everything, so I think I'm actually getting a sty. So I'm not putting any makeup on, which is also fun for videos because my eyeballs look naked without mascara, at least in my opinion. So there's that. So anyhow, guys, I don't have totals. I wish I did. At the same time, I couldn't bring myself to do it because it's so frustrating and I'm having to readjust, but I'm not really sure how much we can or should readjust, or if there's something I should be doing different at home. So that is what I'm going to spend the next week or two sorting out and just figuring out what can and should be done. So anyhow, there's that. I am hanging out in the school pickup line, so you guys are seeing a lot of traffic going behind me. And I haven't done a school pickup line in video in a while, which I'm not in the spot I used to sit when I would do this, so there's cars around me that I'm sure a couple of them are, especially the one in front of me, is really wondering what I'm doing because not everybody knows I do this. So anyhow, guys, there is that. I do still have the other videos I've been intending to get done. I've got this amazing gal I've worked with several times that asked me to do some more product stuff, and I have wanted to. The truth is I haven't even had a chance to order this stuff, and she asked me over a month ago. So yeah, I'm trying to get stuff done. I know the videos have been absolutely lacking, and yeah, I'm ready to get more going and done again. I say that, and about the time I say that, something else is going to go absolutely crazy in life, and we'll just sort that out as it comes. Guys, there it is. I hope that you're having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. And I'll see you in the next one.